And welcome to the Bulloch Sports Report. I'm Josh Aubrey. Plenty to get to in this week's show. On the high school basketball front, region tournaments coming up this week. We have the end of the regular season. We'll show you some games from Bulloch Academy, also over at Statesboro High. As for Georgia Southern, we've got some highlights from the men and women, both with big victories at the Hill this past week. As for Georgia Southern football, they wrapped up their signing class with only one more player coming from the high school ranks recently. And also, speaking of football, head coach Clay Helton signed a 5-year extension. We'll hear from him, as well as the new baseball facility having their groundbreaking, and they also welcomed Tim Hudson in for their evening with the All-Stars as baseball season will start this weekend. Plenty of more action as well coming up on the Bulloch Sports Report.
Trust your eyes to the team that takes care of the Eagles. Professional Eye Care of Statesboro offers a full range of medical eye care, in addition to a wide assortment of glasses, sunglasses, and contact lenses to suit your style.
I'm Dr. Horace Deal. Allow me or one of my associates to provide you with comprehensive medical eye care. And we can help you select from a variety of glasses and contact lenses here at Professional Eye Care of Statesboro.
And a reminder before we go to break, hopefully you'll never be in an accident, but if so, please give our friends at the Sullivan Law Firm a call, 912-489-8888, or online at thesullivanlawfirm.com. Well, plenty going on over at Georgia Southern this week. We start with football, where head football coach Clay Helton, coming off his best season at Georgia Southern, was given a 5-year extension worth an average of $1 million per season, with also incentives that could put it over $1 million per year. We had a chance to hear from head coach Clay Helton, who's excited about the opportunity to stay in Statesboro.
I'd like to thank Dr. Camarero and Chris Davis for their trust in our staff and the continuation of leading this great football program. I was humbled the first day stepping the foot into Statesboro, Georgia, and I'm still humbled today. I understand how special a place this is. I understand the tradition of excellence that is Georgia Southern football, and I can't tell you how excited I am to continue in the leadership of this great program. This community has been special to me. It's been special to my family. It's a place that my wife and I absolutely love being and look forward to being here for a long time. We look forward to satisfying those championship aspirations that each Eagle has, and we look forward to this 2025 season and can't wait to be a part of it.
Helton wrapping up the signing class for this year. They only had one from signing day this past week, one high school student coming on board. Well, as for the Georgia Southern baseball team, they'll get things underway this weekend with a 3-game series against Rodney Hennon's alma mater, Western Carolina. They had their groundbreaking for their new baseball facility. We had a chance to talk with athletic director Chris Davis about their feelings about the new facility.
This project is going to change the game day environment, change for our student athlete development, change the area for our coaches and our staff. We're going from a 6,000 square foot facility to a 16,000 plus square foot facility that's going to add so many different levels to our Georgia Southern baseball program. And so we're really fired up, not only here at Georgia Southern, but the impact this will play in the state, in the Southeast, and nationally for our program. For our student athletes to be able to have this type of environment with new locker rooms, a new GATA fuel station, an incredible rehab facility, and then a training facility with our pitching lab and our hitting bays indoor, it's going to be a game changer. And so they're fired up. That's some of the best parts about talking about the project, is getting involved with our student athletes and just talking about all the different areas that they'll be able to use to impact it. And so definitely blessed in abundance to be able to have this project, and without our donors and our fans to be a part of it, and all of our supporters, this is very, very special moment for Eagle Nation.
Well, later on that evening, they held their annual 3-2-1. Later on that evening, Georgia Southern held their evening with the All-Stars. This time around, former Atlanta Brave pitcher Tim Hudson was on hand. He had a chance to speak with the Eagle players earlier in the day and was excited about being a part of the fundraiser this past week.
Well, you know, obviously I got here this afternoon, was able to spend some time with Coach and the boys for a little bit. You know what, it's just really refreshing to see all these young men just how eager they are to get better and to start their season. I know their opening day is just around the corner, and I know there's a lot of excitement there. And as a former player, you kind of put yourself in their shoes, and you know the excitement and the anticipation they have is something that's real. And as a baseball fan and a former coach, it's always exciting to have a reason to follow a team and to see the success that they have, throughout the year. So, I'm excited to obviously, keep track of my Auburn Tigers, but also, Georgia Southern. These boys seem like they were eager to go out there and have some success.
And once again, the baseball team in action this weekend, Friday night, Saturday at 2, and Sunday at 1 o'clock against Western Carolina as they get the season underway. Well, as for basketball, they'll be wrapping up the regular season pretty soon. The men and women with both had victories over at the Hill this weekend. We had a chance to send you out for some of those highlights. The crowd at the Hill getting into it as the Georgia Southern men hosting Louisiana. Second half action in a close game. Adante Holloman dropping the three-pointer. Next, Aaron Banks driving in and getting the tough shot in the lane to fall. Holloman then with the steal, and check him out in the open floor as he drives in for two of his game-high 24. Louisiana able to stay in it. The basket down low by Kyron Ratliff. The Eagles right back. Banks steps back, knocks down the three-pointer. The Eagles with 11 of them in the game. Douglas Bradley driving, kissing this one off the glass to give the Eagles a 1-point lead. And then it's Holloman, the step back three. The Eagles by 2. Nice passing coming up, resulting in an easy basket inside for Eugene Brown, who'd have 13 points. Again, Louisiana with the answer, and it would be Mustafa El Mudalkil, 2 of his 24 points. But the Eagles right back. Brown going strong to the basket for the hoop. The Eagles up by 3 with 1.7 seconds left in the game. London Fields at the line. He makes the first. Looks as though he's going to try and miss the second here, but this one goes in, and that would be it as the Eagles escape with an 83-82 victory. The Georgia Southern women in action at the Hill in a non-conference matchup with Akron. The Zips dressing only 7 players, and this one was all Georgia Southern. On the break, the nice look to Love Fuller. The Eagles have 10 players scoring in the game. Only 5 scored for Akron. Jasmine Jackson hits, and then it's Jackson, the baseline jumper. Eagles by 20. Buki Akinzola with the three-pointer. Next, off the steal, India Green cruises in for the easy layup, and then it's Shanti Simmons driving in. She gets this one to fall. The Eagles in command. Akinzola hits another. And finally, it's the long two on the baseline for Jamiria Jones, and the Eagles win 60-36. And finally, the annual Sharkey Invitational taking place at the Georgia Southern University Golf Course. The Eagles placing 4 players in the top 20, including Parker Claxton, who ends up just 1 shot shy of earning medalist honors.
It's always fun to get into the thick of it and see what you're made of, so it's a lot of fun.
How do you feel like you played today? What did you like about your game?
Played solid, had a clean card, no bogeys, 4 birdies, and played solid, so it's a lot of fun.
Kind of starting off the season here, how are you feeling about you guys and overall as a team?
Yeah, I think everybody played well this week, top to bottom, and excited for a strong spring.
It was awesome. The course was in phenomenal condition. Really appreciate John and his staff for getting in tournament shape. Greens were fast, everything was great. It was a good test. We had 3 flags for each round, which was new this year. Normally we have the same flag first 2 days, so we treated it like a normal college event, and it was a great experience for a lot of the teams that were here, especially our guys, and very proud of how our guys played overall and competed, and how they represented us at our home course.
Parker today, a clean card.
Yeah.
Played solid, just came up a shot short.
Played phenomenal. Birdied 14, which is a tough birdie to get. Birdied 15, knocked it on in 2. And then that final stretch, especially with the pins we had today, were tough. And he handled them all just like a seasoned veteran. So he played phenomenal. Credit to Liberty Kid for hitting the last fairway, last green, and making the birdie putt and doing what he had to do to win. Nothing Parker could do about that. He played awesome, and we're very proud of him.
Kind of starting the season here, how are you feeling about things? How do you feel like you guys go into the year?
Yeah, I feel good. We're a solid team. Guys have worked hard over the winter, and I think that's showing in our result at Jacksonville and how the guys played here, and gives us some good momentum heading into the Gator in 2 weeks. And now we got a little time to recuperate from what we did this week, learn and improve, and get ready for Gator, and then we're off. Shinkle's right around the corner.
And stay with us. High school action coming up next. Stop by Bubba Golf on Northside Drive behind Remax Eagle Creek Realty today for all your golf needs. They have everything you need to dominate the course and to stand out in golf fashion as well, featuring top brands in golf apparel to the latest and most trusted golf clubs used by the pros. Bubba Golf also has a TrackMan simulator to fine-tune your swing like never before. Or bring your friends and enjoy a round of golf at one of their many courses to choose from. Need golf club repairs? Bubba's got you covered. Swing by today and see why Bubba Golf is your one stop for all things golf. Northside Drive behind Remax Eagle Creek Realty. Well, high school basketball getting their region tournaments underway this week. We'll have highlights of that for you next week. But as for now, let's show you some highlights from the end of the regular season. Bulloch Academy with a couple of games against Pinewood and Westminster, and Statesboro High wrapping up their season against Glen Academy. The Bulloch Academy Gators in a region matchup with Pinewood. We pick things up with the girls in the second half. Gators down but fighting back. Marilyn Belcher hits the baseline jumper, but the Patriots finding success inside. Peyton Cowart, the easy two. The Gators back, the rebound, and the putback by Adley Davis. And then Kaylee Cardell is going to stop and pop the three-pointer. Pinewood back again inside to Cowart for two more. The Gators try and respond off the miss. Emmy Powell with the putback to make it a 5-point game. And Riley Ann Claxton. It's a 5-point game here with 2 minutes left. But the Patriots respond with the three-pointer from Ada Grace Hendricks, and they'd win 44-33. To the boys' game we go. Off the miss, William Polk coming up with the nice rebound and put back. And then it's Nick Eason driving in for the layup. Ike Hubbard with a big game. Here he drives in and finishes nicely. And Keontae Maynor on the transition bucket. Pinewood hanging close thanks to a 29-point effort from Banks Hearn. But the Gators come back. Hubbard drives for two more. Bulloch Academy down by 2 at the end of the first quarter. From there, they go on a 14-2 run. Hubbard to Maynard. And then Hubbard left alone in the corner. 3 of his 16 points in the game. Next, a nice rebound and put back from Polk and the foul. Maynard off the mark. A.K. Watkins with the putback. Gators up by 10. Another three-pointer here from Hubbard. And then Hubbard, the nice bounce pass to Watkins, who finishes. He'd have 14 points in the game. And it's Watkins beating the buzzer with the putback. The Gators up 38-23 at the half. Second half, much more of the same. Hubbard driving, 2 more, and then it's Maynard off to the races for the easy layup. He'd have 13. Watkins, the turnaround jumper from the free throw line. And then Watkins going up high for the rebound. and he'll put this one back. The Gators up by 20. Hubbard driving in with the off-balance layup here. And Maynard off the mark, but J.B. Roach coming through with the putback. Nathan Newkirk kicking it out, and a rare three-pointer from Polk. Hubbard continuing to find success in the paint. And Maynard doing likewise. The Gators up by 22. Jackson Shepard just trying to dribble out some clock, but he stops and pops for 3 of his 10 points. Some of the reserves getting some playing time as Hunter Blackman. The nice stroke here for 3, and then it's Jack Neal on the break, and he's able to finish, and the Gators win 74-52. The Bulloch Academy Gators hosting Westminster. Second half action, the visitors with the lead. Carolina Jordan knocks down the three-pointer. The Gators respond. McKenna Fernari hits the jumper from the free throw line. Next, Fernari spots Johnny Nutting. Banks this one home. We go to the fourth with the Gators up by 3. Trying to add to it here. The nice bounce pass inside. 2 more for Nutting. And then off the miss, Fernari with the rebound and putback. Kaylee Cardell getting in on the fun with the jumper, and the Gators go on for the victory, 48-39. To the boys' game we go. This one will be a wild one. Keontae Maynard driving in and hitting the tough shot off the glass. The Wildcats respond. A big night for Isaiah Walker, who gets this one to go. The Gators right back. Ike Hubbard driving strong to the basket for 2, and then on the break, Hubbard throws in 2 more. The Gators take a 2-point lead. Back come the Wildcats. It's Gavin Fox hitting on the break. Jackson Shepard answering for Bulloch Academy. And we go to the half with the Gators leading 28-25. Second half, Shepard driving in for the tough hoop and the foul. And then it's A.K. Watkins dropping the baseline floater. Shepard going in for 2 more of his team high 27 points. More from Shepard in the lane with the nice touch for 2. And then Shepard finding Watkins. The Gators by 2, but Fox catching fire. Here he hits the 3. And then Fox with the steal. He goes coast to coast with the reverse layup. He'd finish with 29 points, 20 coming in the second half. The Gators right back. Shepard the hoop and the foul. Gators by 3. Fox right back to tie it up with another 3. And then Shepard hits the floater. Isaiah Walker, 2 more of his 26 points in the game. Down by 3, Shepard pops the 3 for the Gators. We go to overtime, tied at 61. In overtime, Walker hits the pull-up 3. And then the final dagger would come as Fox hits from NBA range, and the Gators fall 72-68. The Statesboro Blue Devils wrapping up the regular season at home, hosting Glenn Academy. Ladies first, and the Red Terror coming out strong. Kyra Page with the layup. Statesboro responding. Aziza Flowers finds Kennedy Myers for the layup. Then off the miss, Myers coming through with the hoop and the foul. Flowers then driving in for 2. Then off the miss, Savannah Howell with the rebound and put back for the Blue Devils. Flowers then banks this one home. But Glenn Academy too much on this night. Alyssa Martin hitting, and Statesboro falls 50-35. Moving over to the boys game, and the first points of the game coming off the steal. And DJ Brown goes up strong for the jam. Then from the corner, Cam Wilkerson hits the three-pointer. Glen Academy trying to hang around. Jordan Lewis hits the three. But the Blue Devils right back. Check this one out. From the logo, DJ Brown, the hoop, and the foul for the 4-point play. Brown then the corner three. Statesboro by 6. Jacaden Cone then buries the three. And then it's Cone with the deep three. Statesboro up by 8. But Trevion Bryant with the impressive buzzer beater from just past half court. We go to the half with Statesboro leading by 5. Second half, more of the same. DJ Brown driving in for the hoop and the foul. Next, it's Cone doing likewise with the and one. Gerard Mincy keeping Glen Academy within striking distance, but Statesboro pulling away in the fourth. Cone going in for the hoop and the foul once again. And then it's Cone burying the three-pointer. DJ Brown steps back and knocks down the three. And then Cone from the top of the key with a deep three. Marcus Hartwell adding the mid-range jumper to the mix. And then it's Wilkerson, the hoop and the foul. He'll do an instant replay moments later, and Statesboro rolls to the 68-50 victory. And before we go, some signings taking place over at Bulloch Academy, where they had 4, and over at Statesboro High they had 1. Let's send you out for some of those signings.
It is a big day. I'm very excited. I'm very blessed to be able to go to Reinhardt. Today's a big day. It marks the start of a new journey for me. I get to grow and continue my athletic at the next level. Reinhardt, it was a great university, one I'm looking forward to going to, and I can't wait. The facilities were amazing, the coaches were awesome, the team was very welcoming, and it was just overall an amazing college. I love the location. It was fantastic.
I really just like the campus. You know, as soon as I walked on campus, it just felt like this is where the Lord was calling me to continue my academic and athletics. The coaching staff, Coach McLeod, he really gave me a shot and just really, just expected a lot from me. So I'm glad that they took the time out to just appreciate me and take me in.
I'm just really excited about the opportunity. The coaches there really they took a shot on me and they believed in my talents. And when I went up there on a visit, it really felt like home. They welcomed me. They got me a hotel room by myself. I mean, they escorted me from the airport and back to the airport. It just really felt like a home, and I love the campus. So that's what did it for me.
So today has just been awesome. Just everybody coming to watch and just support me. It just makes me feel so blessed to just have all these people here. And the reason I chose Erskine was because I just like the family aspect they have over there. I like the coaches, and I like how they're going to pour into me, and I feel like I'm worthy over there compared to like some other places I might not feel like that. That's really the big reason that I like to go to Erskine. And it helps that it's only 2.5 hours away, which that helps a lot. So I can still come home and see my mom and dad whenever I want. That was a big reason as well.
It's mixed emotions right now. Just kind of I'm really happy to be getting this opportunity to keep playing the sport I love. Albany feel like home, man. And the players that's already there make it feel like home, make it feel like I'm already a part of the team. And we just family, like the whole Albany community, we just family and just feel like home.
Not too far from home, and what have they talked about as far as your position?
I'll be playing interior guard inside, so I'll be playing right guard.
And that'll wrap it up for this week's show. We thank you for joining us. Hope to see you again next week.